Good morning. Welcome to McGregor, Iowa. I was just having a cup of coffee here. It is just after 8 in the morning. It is a beautiful July day. We have a lot of work to do. Our grass, I have treated it a couple of times. It is looking fantastic. I've treated it with lime. I've treated it with slurry. It is looking fantastic and ready to harvest. So we've got that, and the field over by the church is in the same condition. We have the cows. We've been doing TMR, lots of TMR. They've been doing well, to the point we're actually running out of bales of hay and straw. So we're going to definitely need the straw from our canola over there. Hopefully we can use that. The canola is ready to harvest, so we've got a big job there. Let me show you here. We are down to 25 and 28 bales. We had 50 or more of each. So we've got a lot to do. I've already taken care of the cows for the day and reloaded this. So, whoops, looks like we have a bale of straw that fell out, but that's okay. We don't need it in there right now. It'll have to go in next in a little bit. The cows are doing great. They are happy. They are healthy. We'll go ahead and take a look at them. They're wonderfully happy. We're almost full on TMR. Or on our capacity. It's just so much stuff. We've barely touched the straw. We have new calves. We have 60 newly born calves. So that's doing great. These are not, we're going to have to sell some of our animals, I think. These are getting kind of old. They're 40 months. Their value is going down. So eventually we're going to have to start cycling through the cows, which I have mixed feelings about. We ran across a great deal for a used Fliegel slurry. It's a little bit bigger and has these lovely little arms that do a better job of spraying. It's a little bit more targeted. We have, lots of stuff has happened. Let's run up here. We have a new trailer for our truck. We got a deal on a side dumper that was significantly cheaper and holds more in theory. We haven't tested it yet. We're about to over there. We also have our auger wagon. But just in selling the old slurry the slurry tank and the old trailer and buying the new trailer and the new slurry tank, even having to do some repairs on these, we made 20 grand. That's nothing to sneeze at. So we are doing great. Our son is off doing a job for a friend to make us a little bit more money. I have not picked up the lime yet. I have got to do that. But things are coming along really, really well. And it looks like we get to harvest our canola. Let's see how this is. Let's do this. Yep, it is 99% yield, perfect nitrogen, perfect pH. This is fantastic. So we're going to have to start getting everything prepped and ready to go. So I think, as you saw, we are on July 1st. We have almost $300,000. I kind of want to buy another tractor. Even our medium-sized tractor is struggling badly to pull the slurry tank. So when it's full. So we really probably need to upgrade that in the near future. And that is loud. And at some point, we probably have to run this down to the shop, get a complete service of it, and maybe repaint it. It's about due. Let's jump into the cab. It'd be a little easier to see until we're out of the shed. And I am contemplating... Oh, this isn't going to work real well. I'm contemplating switching from using the fermenting silo to using bales, getting a new baler and fermenting in the bales, because it would be easier to load. Hauling the silage is difficult, to say the least. So it could be a little bit better to have the bales. We have a storage shed for them, which would work wonderfully. And we'd have everything there, and then we could just bale everything, haul it, and store it. Oops. Alright. We are having a hard time seeing when things are connected, so... Oops. Wrong button. Dang it. Alright, back up. Hook up. Turn that off, and then we head over. So we're definitely going to be doing some baling of straw here. The question is, should we do the upgrade to a new baler now, or do we just get a second baler just to handle baling grass to do silage? There's advantages and disadvantages both ways, and I'm just not sure which the best route is. So, it looks like our neighbor has a field ready to harvest. The problem is they're at like 63% efficiency, and I've been having problems when I get hired to do those. You don't get enough output from the field to actually meet the objective, and I'm not providing them the output from my field. If they can't take the time to do the job right, why should I be put out for it? All right, we're going to have to try not to crash too much here. All right. Unhook that. Let's open up the... I think we have to connect to it first. All right. Oops. No, we didn't quite make it. Having a little trouble here, it seems. There we go. And let's fold that up. Let's take a look here. G. We need to unfold our... Oops. Let's see. Are we unfold harvester? We got to do that yet. All right, so let's go ahead and set up a course. Generate the fieldwork. 3 is perfect number of headers. Could not generate it. Okay, so we might have to do this a little bit more the hard way, which is fine with me too. Although it'd be a little easier if we could do it this way. Okay, there we go. Just probably weren't quite on the field right to make it work. Let's do that. And we are going to start this up. Awesome. We are getting a lot of canola out of this. So we got a couple of things we need to do. We need to get the truck over there, and we need to get a tractor to haul the auger wagon. And I don't think our small or medium tractors are going to work, so we're going to need the big tractor. Oops. Looks like we're going to have to go and change the swath type. If we can get over there quickly. Let's go ahead and undo that. And for now, we're going to just come in here. And we're going to park the truck here. All right, let's jump to here. Let it get turned. Well, look at that. We're already at 1,900 liters, and we barely even started. Let's turn that on. I think it's Y that we need to do. I don't want to interrupt it while it's doing this 3-point turn. So we get this going pretty quick here. Where are you going, buddy? Excuse me. All right. Let's do this. Change the swath and see what happens. Hopefully we get the output we want. No. Looks like we're not going to get straw out of this. That's a bit of a bummer. We'll have to take a job to do a field for straw, which is fine. Because that acts as fertilizer on the field, which is fantastic as well. So, alright, so this is going. We need to go get the big tractor and the auger wagon so that we can empty out that combine. We do want a bigger combine at some point. This field is pretty large, but I'm thinking a bigger tractor is more important. We can just coordinate a little bit better. So we're not getting straw out of this one, unfortunately. All right, let's jump in the 370 and go get the auger wagon. Easy enough. The auger wagon is massive. I just don't think anything else is going to pull it. So, another thing I've been toying with is moving our TMR system to try to make life a little bit easier on the farm. Actually move it inside the cow enclosure and have that just dump straight into the feed system. I think that would be easier in the long run. We got so much to do. So many projects we need to get done. Grass can wait a little bit if it has to. This field needs to get done first. All right. Let's see. This thing is a monster. It's absolutely a monster. I don't know if this is even gonna be able to be emptied once it's full into the the truck without overfilling it. But we will give it a shot. Let's see, where's the pipe at? There's the pipe. All right. Plane just went overhead. And of course we're hitting the lovely autosave. All right. That combine is hauling. Let's actually keep this on so we can see what the combine is doing. Oops. There goes the mailbox again. We're at 73% already. So we're going to have to go around with this to catch up with him. All right. So rather than cutting through the crops, let's go around. We can turn that off. Turn a few things off. So we had a patch we missed the planting. That's unfortunate, but it's not a very big patch. Oops, out of the crops. He's way up there. It's got nearly 12,000 liters of canola. Actually, that reminds me, I kind of want to change that to be bushels. We'll have to take a look and see if we can do that. All right. Well, it's parking itself. Let's take a look. To configurations. Gameplay, lighting, depth of field, date. Animals on. Settings, let's check here. Units of money. I just saw that. Unit of money, unit of measure, miles, Fahrenheit. Where do we change liters to bushels? I don't see that. Interesting. All right, let's pull up here and load up, and let's hope this tractor is capable of doing the job. Nice. Let's see, that a full load of the combine equals how much? Not much of this auger wagon. Holy cow. This thing's bigger than I thought. 6% for half of a combine load. Amazing. Wow. 12%? Nope, it's going to be around 15% of this thing. Let's get out of the way. All right. Oops, we're still in the way. We'll let that go, and we will catch up with it in a bit. Let's take a look, and I don't like the way this is lining up. It's going to make this take a really long time. I don't know if that's moving it the way I want it or not. I really don't know if that's helping or not. Tool offset set to auto. All right. Anyway, let's jump to this, and we're gonna follow that for a bit. All right, we are in the process of wrapping up this field. We fill up as much as we possibly can here. We've made several trips to the dryer. And I think that wraps it up. For the most part. Oh, there's a few scattered spots. I just don't know that it's necessarily worth it to continue trying to get those. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Turn that off. Alright, we're gonna go and unload, and there's a... excuse me. Let's switch that. Let's unfold it. Lower it. And unhook it. What we're going to do is we're going to just go and unload this directly into the dryer system because it doesn't make sense to transfer it to the trailer when we got to drive over there anyway. Because I do believe the trailer is empty. So we're going to just go and unload this and be done with it. And then we're going to have to seriously look at getting started on cultivating this. So the question becomes, what do we do? Is there anything? There's nothing. What baler would make the most sense? Well, we could get a bale wrapper. These do round bales. We want square. So the Coon is about the only option we have. We could pick that up. Then we don't have to buy another baler with our wrapper built in, although we could consider it. I think a separate wrapper makes sense, though. So if we're going to go that route, that's what we're going to have to do. All right. Let's drive this over here. Put out our arm. And let's see if we can't unload directly into here. Would be nice if we could. Yep, we can. So we'll just empty this out and we won't have to worry about transferring it. Our trailer is definitely not as big as I'd hoped, so we might have to look at replacing that, unfortunately. But we'll get this job done, which will be nice to have out of the way. It takes a little bit to empty this, though. It was pretty full. Alright, this should be done momentarily. And we're going to go and pick up the other tractor. Alright, we're going to just park this over here for right now. And close out the header. That is not what I meant to do. We will come back to this mess that I just made. Alright. So this is empty. This can be parked again. So the question is we've got time before we can plant. I was thinking about doing wheat, but it looks like we've got barley that we could plant sooner. And then go from there. We could do soybeans and harvest it in January, but then we would have to plant cotton, and I don't want to plant cotton in Iowa. That doesn't grow well here. So let's go park this. I think we're going to hit the grass, but we're probably going to have to do that in the next episode because this field took some time. So we're going to park this. We'll start prepping for grass, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're going to go park this over by the pig shed again. try not to take out mailboxes this time, or signs, or anything like that. And we do need to consider upgrading our combine pretty soon. It's becoming an issue, so... But we want to make sure that we've got sufficient feed for the cows. This is going to need to be made into hay. So, I don't know that we need this tractor for this job. We'll unhook it. For this job, we do not. We can use this tractor to mow. We can use the little tractor to do the windrows, or the heading to make hay. And then we will make bales. And we'll store it. I think we have enough grass for right now. We can do another major harvest of grass later this year to do silage with. But right now we need hay, and we need to find a job in which we'll be able to pick up the straw so that we can build up our supplies of that, so that we can do TMR properly. Lots to do, lots to figure out. I really want to move the TMR machine over and do that in there. I think that would make the most sense. Would reduce some of the hauling we have to do. I mean, we do hauling anyway for bales and silage, but alright, let's get this mowing job. Let's get hooked up here. Alright, so we are going to be doing mowing in the next episode. Let's put the bat wing down, and we will hop out and take a look. So this field is in really good shape. We should get lots of grass out of this. So, on that note, folks, till we meet again, I am Elric. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to hit that like button. If I've earned your subscription, please feel free to do so. If you would like to be notified when I release more content, more videos, please hit that bell. Until next time, bye-bye.